Number 1 says the diameter of a circle is 5 centimeters. What is its radius? You don't even have to do this one to know the answer, right? So if the diameter is 5 centimeters, Haley, what is its radius?
2.5 centimeters.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Because the radius is half of the diameter. Number 2, copy and complete. The ratio of the blank of a circle to its diameter is equal to pi. This one is a little bit tricky. What we learned back in the 6th grade book is that if I measure the diameter of a circle and then wrap it around the circle, I usually find that the relationship of the diameter to the circumference is approximately equal to pi. So the answer for this one is circumference. In other words, what this is saying is diameter times approximately 3 usually gives us circumference, right? And pi, of course, is 3.14, yada, yada, yada. That's 2. And that's all they were asking there. Let's do number 3. Find the circumference and area of this circle. So they give me a radius of 14 centimeters. I might as well say my diameter is 28, right? Circumference is pi times diameter, right? So the circumference of this circle is equal to 3.14 times 28 centimeters. If you plug that into your calculator, you should get 88 centimeters as the circumference of that circle because it's pi times diameter. Area, on the other hand, is pi times the radius squared. Square 14 for me, Haley. And I'll have you go ahead and put that away too. Or just do 14 times 14. That'll get you the answer.
56.
56? And multiply 56 by pi. What do you get?
Oh, I'm sorry, 196.
196?
615.44.
615.44. The book has 616. And the reason for that is they say to use 22 over 7 for pi, which is slightly different. But 22 over 7 can be used for pi as well. Almost the same. Number 4. The circumference of a circle is 22 meters. Find the radius of the circle to the nearest tenth. Justice, how am I going to do this?
You take the circumference,
which is 22.
And you divide it by pi.
Mm-hmm.
And you divide whatever that answer is.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 divided by 4. So you take 22 divided by 3.14. And then select like 7, blah, blah, blah. And so then you take that, divided by 2,
Mm-hmm.
it gives you the radius.
Yep. 3.5. If you know pi, which you do, you don't know the diameter, but you do know the circumference, then 3.14, the value we're going to just plug in for pi, multiplied by d, the variable representing diameter, is 22. To solve for the missing factor, divide both pieces by 3.14 to get your diameter. They don't ask for the diameter, though. They ask for the radius. And the radius is half of the diameter. And that is how you ended up with your radius of 3.5 meters. Number 5, we're going to do the exact same thing. Mr. Fergal, help me with number 5.
Okay.
The area of this circle is 57 meters. You got a calculator. 87 would be better, right? 87 meters.
5.
Lost my place. Find the diameter of the circle to the nearest foot. So pi r squared is going to give us 87 meters. 3.14 r squared is 87 meters. Go ahead and divide that. What do you get?
I got 27.7, so 28.
28? So that's r squared. I don't want to know what r squared is. I want to know what r is.
No.
So find the square root.
Square root of I got 5.29, so 5.
Okay. The radius is, say, 5.3. We don't want the radius. We want the diameter.
So 10.
10.6. And they want to know it to the nearest foot. 11 feet. Okay, so you first solve for the piece that you're missing, which is the radius. Find the square root, and that gives you the radius. We don't need radius, we need diameter, double the radius. And they wanted the diameter to the nearest foot, so we rounded. Okay? Last one, number 6, a wrestling mat. All right. I've got myself a 12 meter square mat, and there is a circle in the center that has a diameter of 9 meters. Am I right, guys? 9 meters? Okay. What is the area of the part not used for competition? So would you agree with me that this part here is not used for competition?
Yeah, you have to walk on it to get to the competition.
Right, but the competition is not occurring whilst on the yellow. So one would say that the squares area minus the circles area is probably equal to the yellow area. Would you agree? All right, squares area. Do I need to do anything, or can you figure that out all on your own? 144 meters squared. Okay, pi r squared will give us the area of this circle. What is the radius of this circle?
4.5.
So what's 4.5 squared? A couple of you have calculators. 4.5 squared, not 4.5 times 2. Go. Say again? 20.25 sounds about right. Take that number and multiply it by 3.14, and what do you get? About 64-ish? Okay, so the squares area is that, the circles area is that, the difference between the two is about 80 square meters. Okay? So depending upon what information you are given, you can solve for whatever you're missing. If I give you the area, you can tell me what the diameter or the radius is. If I give you the circumference, you can tell me what the diameter or the radius is, simply by dividing out pi and then solving for the rest of the values you're looking for.